Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the PepperPack Podcast. I am the Dr. Pepper teacher, Zach Bowman, and I'm thirsty. It was hot today. Wichita got over 100 degrees. Um, yeah, it's supposed to be hot tomorrow. Having a quad level house is difficult in the summer because those top two levels never want to stay cold, and the bottom two levels are freezing, and you're just never happy. But I got my Dr. Pepper in the basement, so it's cold. So grab your can, grab your bottle, grab your glass, whatever you got. We'll do this on the count of 23. 1, 2, 23. All right. Well, hopefully you all are enjoying some Dr. Pepper because I am. Wow. Just gonna sit here and enjoy that for about 2.3 seconds because that was really good. Well, the World Cup is over, and now I feel like there's nothing to watch on TV. Got a while to wait before the Fansville commercials come back. I don't even know if they are coming back because Dr. Pepper cut us off completely, kicked us like a bad habit, and still a little salty about it, but it's all good. Oh man. Well, tonight's question is kind of an interesting one that I don't know if I have a great answer for. Sorry, my head was freaking out on me. Tonight's question, Pondering Pepper, July 20th, 2026. Question number 202 is: where else would you like to live and why? Well, there's usually two types of answers for this kind of question. Usually you get the extreme, like, I want to live in this crazy place that I've never been to before because I want to experience and travel and see all this stuff. Or you get the, I don't want to live anywhere else because I like the same routine. I like this. I don't want to change things. So if you're watching, I see a couple of you out there watching. Go ahead and give me a comment. Let me know where you would like to live and why. And I might just share that comment. But for me, my Dr. Pepper answer as an ambassador, I have two places that I would say I would like to live. Either Dublin, Texas, or Waco, Texas. And those should both be obvious reasons. Waco, Texas, because the Dr. Pepper Museum's there, and I would love to work there and just go be around that all the time. It'd be awesome. And then the reason I said Dublin is because at one point, Bill Closter, who ran the Dublin plant, was running the Dublin bottling company that produced Dublin Dr. Pepper with the real sugar. Had has a large collection. It's close to the public. Used to be the Dublin Museum, but they've closed that down during COVID. One place I never got to visit that I really wish I could have. Um, I think those would be a place I'd like to live and why because I love Dr. Pepper and I get a lot of it there. Although I will say, if you ever watch the documentary on Dublin, Texas, and Dr. Pepper, or on Amazon Prime, uh, the residents of Dublin have a strong dislike now for Dr. Pepper because of how the Red Soda corporate organization just totally cut them off and dropped them, kind of like they did with the Pepper Pack. So, Dublin friends, I hear you. Um, Real life, where would I like to live? I think about different places I've traveled. Growing up in Nebraska, I'd always loved to go home. Omaha was great. Being in Lincoln for the Husker games is fun. Uh, I do like the ocean, but there's a lot of crazy people around the ocean. Been to Hawaii. I might have said that already. Hawaii was awesome. Temperatures were nice. Once you get past the sunburn on day one, um, it's great. Only problem is everything is double to triple the price because it's all imported. Gallons of milk, gasoline, food, clothing, building materials, all is just outrageous prices. The homeless, Now I can only speak for Oahu because I've been to Oahu 3 times. Waikiki area, the number of homeless people that are there because they spend all their money to get there, and then they just make poor choices, and it's all gone. Probably Cameron, you would want to live in St. Augustine. I'm pretty sure that's where you're at right now, but I mean, or maybe you're telling me I should come to St. Augustine. I don't know. We'll see. Um, yeah, I would love to go back to South Africa. Cape Town was beautiful. Cape Town was a lot like San Diego. If y'all ever been to San Diego, although there's a lot of I don't want to say genocide, but there's a lot of like white prejudice genocide in South Africa. It's pretty bad, just because of the history that's gone on there. That if you're a white man, it's yeah, you gotta check your shoulder. I never felt threatened or scared when I was there, um, but I know there's been reports of stuff since. Uh, I would also like to go visit, maybe live, Manchester, England, as a Manchester United fan. I think it'd be awesome to live in that area and experience the true football and visit Old Trafford. It's my dream. So if anyone has any connections to get me to Old Trafford, um, I got to go to a World Cup game, so I'm super excited about that. My next soccer bucket list is to attend a game or get a tour of Old Trafford. I only have a couple years to do that because they're getting ready to build a new stadium, and it's going to be like 100,000 seat stadium. It's going to be ridiculous. I think their code name calling it the Trident, but who knows if that's going to stick. But I think it'd be pretty cool. Um, yeah, um, can't really think of anywhere else. I've never been to the East Coast, so Cameron, you probably want me to come out to St. Augustine. Um, I think Tennessee is about as far east as I've ever been. Um, in America, the States. Obviously, flying to Europe and then flying down to Africa. I've been pretty east. Um, biblical spiritual life. Where would I like to live? Obviously, in heaven. So that's an easy answer. But I'm gonna take this question like Bible times. If there was a city that I could live in, probably honestly I wouldn't live in it because I like my electricity and my first world amenities. But if I could pick a biblical city to go back to, I'd say the Garden of Eden, and I'd be chopping off snakes' heads and saying, "Get thee behind me, Satan." Um, actually, probably a dragon, and that's gonna get me on my rant. My wife always thinks I'm crazy when I talk about this, but I believe that angels are dragons because Lucifer, Satan, was an archangel, and once he was cursed to slide on his belly. And what does a snake with legs and wings look like? It's a dragon. So I would have chopped off that dragon's head real fast. Hopefully. Um, but yeah, the Garden of Eden would be a pretty cool place to visit. Um, definitely would not want to visit Egypt. Bad time for the Hebrews. Babylon. Yeah, captivity, not a good place to visit either. Atlantic Canaan, milk and honey, it'd be cool to visit, but I hear there's giants, but I could chop off their heads too. Mm, Rome was pretty crazy. Don't think I'd want to go there. Um, yeah, that's about it for tonight. Oh man, sorry, I just was taking a peek at tomorrow's question, and tomorrow's question, I can figure out a way to answer it 3 different ways. So yeah, find out what tomorrow's question is on the PepperPack podcast. I'll be back again late in the evening. probably after 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. So thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate you. As always, stay safe, stay caffeinated, be blessed, be a pepper, and until we drink again, see you all next time.